Welcome back to another video, everyone. Recently, I discovered a YouTube channel thanks to this streamer that I watch, Xenos is Vex. He occasionally reacts to things on stream, one of those things being this channel called Sir Spooks. Now, this channel is amazing. One look at this channel and you can see exactly why I'm interested in it. You know, on this channel we love ghosts, paranormal activity, aliens, skinwalkers, anything of that nature, really. And this channel is an entire hub for that content. He'll take like the best clips and then rank them in a video. 7 scary videos that will make you stay inside. 9 scary videos that will freak you out. 10 scary videos that will haunt you. 7 scary videos that will terrify you. 10 scary videos you should not watch by yourself. This is exactly what I love. So we're gonna watch some of these videos and I'm gonna try and come up with an explanation as to what's going on in the video, like I've done in the past, because sometimes these real ghost videos are of course not real. I like to think I'm a bit of an expert when it comes to this stuff. I mean, I've been watching ghost videos on YouTube since like 2009. Fact or Faked, I used to watch that on TV. That the whole premise of that show is that they look at viral clips and they try and recreate them to see whether or not it was fact or faked. I'm a bit of an expert. So top 5 videos that are truly creepy.
The video in question was recorded and uploaded to YouTube on August 16th, 2010. In the video, which was certainly shot on a less than stellar camera, we watch as the videographer is panning the camera around this one particular room when suddenly something utterly terrifying happens.
これ地下の家を風呂みたいな。トイレ。
So I get that this was 2010 when this one was recorded, but I can quite literally count the pixels here. Now I know video quality is notorious in ghost videos, UFO videos. You know, every time someone spots one, they pull out a video camera from the First World War. But this was 2010. Were cameras really that bad back then? Like the average phone or digital camera that people would carry around, were they really this shit?
All of a sudden, a mysteriously ghostly woman in a black dress appears in the room, which causes the woman who is recording the video to let out a loud scream before the video ultimately ends.
You've got to question why they were recording in the first place. Now, sure, they might have seen this thing before and were like, you know what? I'm gonna have to start recording to try and capture this thing on camera. That's always a possibility, but I don't know, it's a bit odd how they see the thing, they turn to the wall, then they turn back and it's gone. That's a bit weird. That's a bit weird. That's the go-to when it comes to faking these videos. It's like you spot the thing, you turn away from it very quickly, and then as soon as you turn back, it's gone. You know, I just want a ghost video where someone finds a demon like this, but instead of turning away and then looking back and it's gone, they just walk over to it with the camera on it the whole time. That's what I want. We've never seen that before. I just need someone to confront one of these demons, you know? They disappear, they vanish at every given opportunity that they have. In this situation, yeah, it's a really scary looking figure. Definitely a humanoid figure though. Could be a person. The quality is so bad, and the sun is coming, you know, the light is coming from the back, right? So like, it could definitely be a person. Anyway, let's move on. I'm gonna have to pass on this video.
This next video was filmed on a trail camera, but it's unknown who the owner of the video is. The footage in question is trail cam footage, which appears to be relatively fine and normal at first, but in just a few seconds you will see that this particular piece of footage is anything but normal. Let's watch.
Alright, we're dealing with something like the rake here, so some weird humanoid type creature, which are honestly probably scarier than the weird ghost videos that you'll find. Because these, you want to say it's just a human pissing about in the dark to try and make a scary video, but then you actually watch the video and you realize that you don't really know any humans that are that big. I mean, that's tall. I mean, just imagine this thing standing straight up. The proportions of that thing are a bit off. Like, you know that's probably not a human. I mean, I don't think anybody could do that. I mean, I could try and replicate it.
A strange, bony creature can be seen making its way across the area that the camera is recording. Many people who have seen this video believe it is a sighting of the rake.
Now, the Rake is very popular. The Rake is a very popular creepypasta. It has so many fake images and videos created for it because people just love the creepypasta. This might not be any different. You know, I'm sure there are humans out there that have this tall and skinny physique that could try and do something like this. And if this video was actually just a human doing this, then wow, I mean, I have to commend you, because that is a lot of effort to go through, and it worked out. I mean, you truly look non-human. In a good way, like in a way that you're like trying to come across as non-human. You know what I mean? 7 scary videos that will make you stay inside. I don't need scary videos to stay inside, buddy.
A lot of people think driving in the middle of the night on a long dark road, such as this one, would be super creepy, and for good reason. However, usually those fears don't turn into anything. Except in this video, they do. As the man drives smoothly, all of a sudden, he spots something on the road that would be enough to scare the soul right out of anybody's body, no matter what time of the day it is. Take a look.
Okay, this one is actually creepy, because you've got to put yourself in this situation. What would be the correct response to this situation? You're driving down the road, 2:48 in the morning. You see a woman in a dress just standing there in the middle of the road. I mean, do you stop and help them? Or do you keep going? Now, personally, I would keep going. I would not stop. In fact, I would actually speed up. There's too much that is off about this situation. There's too much that could go wrong if you do decide to stop. You got to think about the positives and the negatives here. The positive, someone is in danger, you might be able to help them. The negatives, this could be a demon. This could be somebody setting up like a kidnapping. I mean, you can't see off the side of the road. There could be people off to the side ready to jump out into the road, to steal the car, to kidnap you, to do whatever. Now, there's too many things that could go wrong in this situation if you decide to stop and help. It is unfortunate if it is a real situation where somebody is in danger, but you can't just stop at the sight of seeing somebody off the road that needs help. You can't, because that's something that a lot of people will prey on. A lot of people stage that exact scenario to try and steal people's vehicles, to try and kidnap them, to kill them. Now, the guy in the video is also on the same wavelength as me. He just fucking guns it. Again, like, I think it's probably the more natural thing to do. I don't really have an explanation for this. It does look like a woman in a dress. Doesn't really look like a ghost or anything like that. And it could be easy to stage, but I don't know who would ever want to stage this. Like, someone tells you, hey, I just need you to get out in this dress and stand in the middle of the road. I'm gonna drive toward you in pitch black darkness. Yeah, I don't think I would trust anyone doing that. That's just overall an odd video.
For over a century, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania has echoed with eerie tales of the supernatural. Ghostly whispers of fallen soldiers and spectral apparitions haunt the historic town, where the echoes of the Civil War still reverberate. A group of investigators driving out to the area in order to see if they can capture anything creepy on camera. For the first minute and a half or so, we watch silently as nothing of interest happens. However, that quickly changes, and this simple video rapidly turns into something absolutely terrifying. If you look just about where the cannons are positioned on the grass, you can see what looks to be some kind of a ghostly entity lurking right behind them for about 20 seconds before disappearing entirely.
I don't know. It looks a bit too edited to be real. Like, if you got a green screen clip of somebody just walking like a ghost, and then you made the opacity really low, and then you faded them out at the end, this is exactly what it would look like. I mean, you can see so much detail on the guy's face, the guy's facial hair, the guy's clothes. It looks exactly like just a clip of a person on 10% opacity. Now, do I believe that there are ghosts in this like area? Probably. I would believe that because of what happened in that place, that there are most likely some weird things that will happen there because of that. But this particular clip, there's no way that that's real. Like, I try and keep a good balance, right? Do I believe in ghosts? Probably. But that doesn't mean I believe every video, even if it has a backstory like this. Like a battlefield where people didn't even get proper burials afterwards. Like, yeah, of course there's probably going to be some weird shit going on there afterwards. But this video ain't it, Chief.
A group of friends are driving around late at night in France, just trying to enjoy their night when they see something utterly startling.
Super section chrono, oh le trottoir. Ça marche. Ça, c'est de la puissance. Et on va faire. Eh, mec, c'est quoi ça? Quoi? Où? Quoi? Eh, mec, c'est quoi ça? C'est quoi? Oh putain! Fais demi-tour! Mais t'es malade!
What is it with ghosts wearing dresses on the road at midnight? And this is in a complete... This video is in France, the other video is in Canada. Well, what is going on here? What was the significance of this?
As they drive down the road in the middle of the night, they see a woman wearing a white dress standing on the road, which causes them to get extremely scared and they then panic.
I'm not really feeling this video though. I mean, the guy's holding the camera recording for no reason. But he's already pointing in the direction where the woman is gonna be. Like, he's already pointing toward the left side of the road, and then she appears in that place as well. The reaction is a little bit overkill as well. It's a bit overkill. Like, if you're driving, you see this, yeah, you're probably gonna be a bit freaked out, but you're not gonna be screaming like that. You're just gonna be questioning what the fuck you just saw. You're probably gonna question it, look in the mirror, and then continue driving. You're not gonna be screaming, especially when it just looks like a person. It didn't even look like a weird creature. It didn't look like the rake or anything. If you saw the rake, then sure, I would completely expect this reaction. This just looks like some person in a dress. I think you just question what the fuck they're doing, as opposed to screaming.
They then decide to turn the car around a moment later to see if the woman needs help, presumably. But when they turn around, they discover that the woman is no longer there and has seemingly vanished into thin air.
Again, I don't know if I would have turned back in that situation. Just too much could go wrong. Like, yes, someone could genuinely be in danger, but what if it's just bait for someone to come out and kidnap me and just steal me and then steal my car? I'm just gonna say it was a hoax because they were recording the exact position where that woman was about to pop up. They knew something was gonna be there, so yeah. Well, anyway, I think I did a good job at explaining some of these videos. Did they need explaining? No. I think anybody could have debunked these videos. I think the scariest one was the rake creature video, because that one, the quality was quite good. That's the thing with ghost videos, like the less confident you are in staging a ghost video, the lower the quality. Right, you just drop the quality a bunch because it'll make it harder to distinguish what's even going on in the video. The footage was actually quite good. It doesn't really look like a human physique. The only thing I'll say that makes me think it's staged is that it turns its head toward the camera at the end. That's a bit sus. That's a bit sus, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, seriously, you're gonna look straight at the camera? That's the classic, where it will just look at the camera. How did they know it was there? Did they know it was there the whole time? I don't know, that was a bit sus. If you've got an explanation for that video, though, you can let me know down below. Because my only explanation is it's just some guy doing that.
A strange, bony creature can be seen making its way across the area that the camera is recording.
But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Definitely subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you all in my next video.